Welcome to this video about the Personal Longevity Professional Training Server. This is the server used to do online training for longevity coaching certification. First of all, about the training environment. The training environment you see here is based on Moodle, which is a public domain training system used by thousands of universities and companies around the world. Our multimedia training program is inside the Moodle server, so it can be accessed from web browsers and applets on tablets and smartphones. In fact, here is the user manual. The user manual is something that describes how to set up an app for usage to access the training program on one of our training servers. Now, when we look at the training server, you've got, of course, the user manual on setting up the app for phones and tablets, a video course tutorial, and then some FAQs. Let's look at the courses. There's a series of courses in the longevity coaching program. I'm going to scroll through them briefly. An introduction to personal freedom. And then there's a course for each of the 10 principles of personal longevity. I'll go through those fairly quickly here. When we get to the physical body health part, we actually have 3 courses. And we'll look at some of these in more detail. But these are different aspects of your body that are important for long-term health and happiness. Then we have the full implementation, which is a review of a lot of things. And we also have a course on coaching. This is included with the longevity training program for professionals. There are a lot of videos in this training program, and I want to make you aware of how you use them. There's usually 3 options for each video. First is the streaming option, to stream it continuously to play on your machine. Second is the download option, if you want to download it from the web and play it offline. And third is the YouTube version. YouTube version is probably the best version for mobile users, since you can just play it anytime you have a web connection. So these are the 3 options for playing videos. So let's look at the first course, an introduction to personal freedom. In this course, you learn about our approach for short-term benefits from learning the 10 principles. The Philosophy of Personal Freedom is a book you download, and then you do exercises based on that. And the whole idea is that there are many people that are interested in longevity, but people will pay mostly for short-term benefits. So as a coach or a person learning about our program for the first time, you want to learn about the psychological benefits from taking our training program, which are outlined in the Philosophy of Personal Freedom. Now let's look at a typical course structure. The first course is on principle number 1, the reality of real long-lived people. You have the first section, which has same access to the user manual, a course overview, any details about that course. And then you get into the individual sections like long-lived people records, reading assignments, different concepts on enlightenment as it relates to spirituality. As we keep going down, you finally get to the online testing. There's an online test for each of the main courses on the 10 principles. We'll look at a sample test here. When we go in to look at the test, what we have is a series of questions and essay type answers, and what we're really trying to do is capture that you've done the exercises in the different sections. This is part of the review that we do towards the longevity coaching program certificate to certify that you have done the material, understand it, and you are now an authorized longevity coach. Another thing we have in one of our courses, or in every course, is a reference library. So if we go down to the bottom here of this course on the energy body, you will see that we have continued learning, which leads us to a page where there are additional ebooks or videos or sound that you can download and additional resources. So each of the courses has this additional resources library that you can access. Okay, now let's look at one of the 8A, 8B, 8C courses. The first one is mostly on supplements and natural cures and aids to longevity. The second one is about a study we did on the diets and lifestyles of the world's oldest people. I'll come back to that in a minute. The third is on how your health and your weight and exercise affect your longevity. So let's look at the 4 communities we studied. These 4 communities are some of the largest communities in the world with high percentages of centenarians. The 4 communities we studied were Okinawa, Japan, the Republic of Abkhazia near the Black Sea, Vilcabamba, Ecuador, and the Hunzas of northern Pakistan. So you read the book associated with this and answer the questions in each assignment. And there's also some conclusions we reached, and there's a table of things you can read about the commonalities between these 4 groups, as well as doing the online tests. Lastly, we'll take a look at the coaching course. The coaching course is a little different. It does not have an online test. It's designed to help you as a professional coach. It includes different techniques you can use, how to qualify people to be coached, building a profile of them on how they rate on the 10 principles. Also different materials you can use with your clients, different reports you can do, more forms with them, and also the Building a Successful Longevity Coaching Business ebook, which is a 100-page ebook that talks about a lot of things on how to build your practice, including your personal brand and marketing techniques. So there's a lot of information here to help you be a coach, in addition to the things that we do with you in terms of our joint webinars and our marketing program to help get you going. Certainly something we can answer your questions for. So this has been a quick overview of the Longevity Coaching Training Server. I hope you enjoyed the overview, and if you have any questions, email me, Marty, at personal-longevity.com, or go to our website and you can learn more. Personal-longevity.com is the website. Thanks for your time.